have come with a new topic, that is interchange of sentences from affirmative to negative and vice versa. So today I'll be showing you the different ways in which a sentence can be transformed from affirmative or positive to negative and vice versa. So now I'm going to show you the first process of changing a sentence from affirmative to negative. So the first rule is that we have to use a negative prefix and an opposite word in order to change a sentence from positive to negative. Now let's see how it happens. For example, the knife is blunt. So children, here we have a subject, that is the knife. Here we have a verb, that is, and an adjective, blunt. This sentence is positive in nature because it does not contain any negative word. Now, we will use a negative prefix and an opposite word, a word which means opposite to that of blunt, in order to change it from positive to negative. Let's see how it happens. We will write, the knife is not sharp. Sharp is the adjective which is just opposite to that of blunt. So here we have changed the sentence from positive to negative. So this is how we can change the sentence from one form to another, from affirmative or positive to negative. We are going ahead with the second rule of transformation. The second rule is by change of the degrees of comparison. By changing the degrees of comparison. Let's take an example. Derek is wiser than him. This sentence is positive in nature. If we have to change this sentence from affirmative or positive to negative, we have to change this adjective wiser into the positive degree of adjective. And in this way, the sentence will be changed from affirmative to negative. But children, please remember one thing. In the process of transformation, we cannot change the meaning of the sentence. We have to introduce a negative word, but the meaning will remain unchanged. When we are converting the sentence from positive to negative, we will start from the right hand side. We will now make he as the subject. So we'll write, he is not as wise as Derek. So here we have introduced a negative word, that is not. The sentence remains intact in its meaning, and we have also changed the sentence from affirmative or positive to negative sentence. Now children, let's go ahead with the third rule of transformation of a sentence from affirmative to negative. The third rule says that we can use no sooner in place of as soon as. Sentences that begin with as soon as can be rewritten with the beginning no sooner. Now let's take an example. So children, we have taken a sentence which begins with as soon as, and the sentence is, as soon as he saw me, he fled away. All of you may notice that in both the sentences, the verbs, in both parts of the sentence, the verbs are given in the simple past tense. When we have rewritten it, beginning it with no sooner, we have used the auxiliary verb did. No sooner did he see me. Please notice the change. Here, this particular verb saw has been broken and written using an auxiliary verb did and see. So we broke down the verb saw using the auxiliary verb did. So the answer is, no sooner did he see me than he fled away. In this way, we changed a positive sentence into a negative sentence. Meaning remains intact. We have replaced the way in which the sentence has been expressed. The fourth process of converting a positive sentence into a negative sentence is by replacing the adverb to TOO with so. Let's see how it happens. For example, he is too short to reach the top shelf. So this sentence basically means that a person has got such a short height that a person has failed to reach, or a person will fail to reach the top shelf. A person's hands would not reach out to the top shelf. Now, let's understand the sentence structure. Here the subject of the sentence is he, the verb is, the word short is an adjective, and the word to, it is nothing but an adverb. And here we have a preposition to. Now we have to apply a simple rule. Replace the adverb TOO with so, and replace the preposition to with that plus subject plus cannot. This is the rule that you need to remember if you have to change a sentence from affirmative to negative. He is too short to reach the top shelf. This sentence is positive in its character. When we are converting the sentence, we will just replace TOO with so and rewrite the sentence. We will write, he is so short, and the preposition to will be replaced by that plus subject plus cannot. In this particular sentence, the subject is he. So we are going to write, he is so short that he cannot reach the top shelf. And in this way, my dear children, we have changed this sentence from positive to negative. Now let's come to the last rule of conversion of sentence from affirmative to negative. Many a times, whenever you got some sentences like he did it, or he ate it, or he ate his breakfast, you have often done the mistake of simply introducing the word not into it. But children, if you introduce the negative word not, then the meaning of the sentence is changed. We have to keep it in mind that while transforming a sentence, the meaning must remain intact. The meaning should not change. This is again and again a rule which I would like all of you to follow. If you want to score very high marks in English grammar, please remember these simple rules. While conversion or transforming a sentence, please do not change the meaning. Now, I will request all of you to please look at the last and the only left out rule of this particular sequence. The fifth rule states, by using did not, fail to, plus V1 form of the verb. This is the formula for conversion of a sentence from affirmative to negative. Let's take an example. For example, he did it. This sentence is positive in character. Now the mistake that we all do is, I'll show you. We simply write, he did not do it. And this is where it goes wrong. Now I'll tell you the correct procedure of converting this sentence from affirmative to negative. We simply need to introduce this expression, did not fail to. So after writing the subject, we will write, did not fail to. And we will use the V1 form of the verb. In the first sentence, the verb that was used was did. So the V1 form of the verb did will be do. So we will write he did not fail to do it. We can take similar such examples as, for example, he ate his breakfast. If this sentence is positive in nature, we can also change the sentence from positive to negative. We will write he did not fail to eat his breakfast. So we change the sentence from affirmative or positive to negative. So that's all, my dear children. You have already garnered much information about change of sentences from affirmative to negative. I hope by the use of these 5 simple tricks, now you will be able to do all your transformations related to affirmative to negative very easily. I request all of you to please practice these exercises. I have got a few recommendations for all of you. You can practice these exercises from the book High School English Grammar and Composition, published by S. Sharp Company, Lackey edition. You can also practice it from the book Comprehensive Grammar of Current English by Inter-University Press Private Limited, which is written by 2 authors, Joseph Meon. I'm sure if you abide by these simple advices, I'm sure you will definitely fetch very high marks in English language. Thank you, all the best, and keep following our YouTube channel for more updates. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you, all the best children.